Well, it's Tuesday, the 20th of June 2023, and that means it's the weekly reset in Destiny 2, where the content rotates, the vendors and the challenges reset, and we've got a chance for new content to be added into the game. Well, stay tuned for info related to Iron Banner. We've got Season of the Deep, seasonal challenges, Banshee's weekly weapons, and what is in the Eververse store this week. If you're new around here, I'll find this useful. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content. Okay, let's check out the weekly reset items for the week. As you can see, standing next to me is Lord Saladin. That means only one thing. Iron Banner is back. This time with Eruption, so Lord Saladin is in the tower. Plus he's got some great weapons, including that new fusion rifle, which is very, very tasty indeed. Something interesting I noticed when I logged in today at reset time, we've got Fishing Rally. So that is quite interesting. There's definitely something worth investigating and having a chat with Hawthorne in the tower. Otherwise, it is week 5 of Season of the Deep, and that means new story content, so you can make your way to the helm and kick off the latest chapter of Into the Depths. In terms of the featured content for the week, the featured raid is the Vow of the Disciple, and the featured dungeon, that is the Prophecy Dungeon. And if you're looking for Nightfall content, well, the Nightfall and the Grandmaster Nightfall is the Fallen Saber. And we've got a returning weapon this week as well. We've got the returning Loaded Question Fusion Rifle, so that is going to be a really, really good one to get. Remember, you can get an Adept version in the Grandmaster Nightfall, so good luck hunting the Loaded Question this week. In terms of Trials of Osiris, that is off for the week, given that Iron Banner is the main event in Crucible. That's going to be off this week, but it will be back next week, Friday until reset on Tuesday. Well, next up, let's have a look at the seasonal challenges for week 5. So we get Into the Depths 5, so complete the week 5 Into the Depths mission. We've got Frontline Salvager 5, so complete 8 bounties from the sonar station in the helm. Additionally, defeat powerful combatants anywhere in the system. We have Heavy Salvager, so defeat combatants with power weapons in salvage activities. And Prepared for War, so defeat targets with hand cannons or pulse rifles. And defeated guardians or combatants defeated in salvage or deep dive activities grant additional progress. Then we've got Battle Rhythm, so defeat targets anywhere in the system while using auto rifles, hand cannons, scout rifles, glaives, or linear fusion rifles. And bonus progress is granted for defeating guardians. And gotta win them all, so complete activities in Vanguard, Gambit, or Crucible playlists, and bonus progress is granted for completing Vanguard playlist activities at hero difficulty or higher, or by winning Gambit or Crucible matches. And we've got Iron Sharpens Iron, so complete Iron Banner matches and earn bonus progress for wins. And finally, Flood Tide, so acquire the Last Rite. And that is your seasonal weapon for this season. Well, next up, let's have a look at the raids and the dungeon content. So first of all, starting off near Muna, we've got the Root of Nightmares. The challenge is Illuminated Torment Challenge. Going on down to Europa, and we've got the Deepstone Crypt. The challenge here is the Core 4. Moving into the Legends tab, we have the Vault of Glass. The challenge is Wait for It. We also have the Kingsfall raid, where the challenge is Hands Off. As you can see, the Prophecy Dungeon is the featured dungeon for the week, as you can see the Pinnacle Gear icon there. Heading on over to the Dreaming City, we have the Last Wish raid. Challenge there is Strength of Memory. Going on down to the Moon, we have the Garden of Salvation raid. The challenge there is A Link to the Chain. That leaves us over on Savathun's Throne World with the Vow of the Disciple, and as you can see, all of the challenges are available. Next up, let's have a look at the playlists and the pinnacles. So the Nightfall for the week and the Grandmaster Nightfall for the week is the Fallen Saber. That is returning from Destiny 1. The weapon is the Loaded Question. That is a returning weapon from Destiny 2, and that is a great fusion rifle. It's going to be really interesting to see that one come back. I do believe that is the first week it's been available. And for Vanguard Ops, you want to put on your solar subclass as there is a solar surge, and that will help you get some extra loot. Moving on over to Crucible, I think the headlines this week, Iron Banner is back. Trials is having a week off. We also have Mayhem as well, so that is really, really good stuff. As I mentioned, I think Iron Banner is probably the headline for the week. Moving on to Gambit, you got regular, you got freelance, do 3 matches, get some pinnacle gear. Okay, next up, let's check out and see what Banshee 44 has for us for his weekly weapons. First of all, we have the Lodbrok C, got Osmosis and Wellspring. Have a look at the full set. Corkscrew Rifling, Appended Mag, Osmosis, Wellspring, and K-Breach Armaments, of course. There's a good auto rifle, that one. We've got Nezrak's Whisper, Ballistic Tuning, Alloy Magazine, Lead from Gold, Adrenaline Junkie, Extrovert. That is pretty good. We've got the Cantata 57, Fluted Barrel, Extended Mag, Hip Fire Grip, and Focus Fury, plus Suro Synergy. We give that one a pass. Then we've got the Sail Spy Pitch Glass, Corkscrew Rifling, Accelerated Coils, Clown Cartridge, and Volt Shot, and Right Hook. That is a pretty decent roll for PvE. Finally, we have the Contingency Plans, a Hammerforge Rifling, Appended Mag, No Distractions, and Elemental Capacitor. Next up, for the other set of weapons, we've got the Jararaka 3 SR, so full bore, Appended Mag, 4th time's a charm, Focus Fury, and Vice Stinger. Then we've got the Glissando 47, full bore, Appended Mag, Discord, Box Breathing, and Suro Synergy. Pretty nice, that one is a good scout rifle. Then we've got the Redback 5SI Chamber Compensator, Accurized Rounds, Killing Wind, Surrounded, and Vice Stinger. That one's going to be good in PvP. Then we've got the Harsh Language, Confined Launch, High Velocity Rounds, Envious Assassin, Destabilizing Rounds. That is definitely one worth picking up. That is a very good grenade launcher, especially with destabilizing rounds, I should say. That is very good and field tested too. That is probably my pick of the week. We've got the Memory Interdict, Countermass, Augmented Drum, Underdog, Danger Zone. Finally, we've got the Nazreddin, Hungry Edge, Balance Guard, Relentless Strikes, Surrounded, Field Tested. Well, I definitely think the Harsh Language with Destabilizing Round is the pick of the week. And those are your Banshee's weekly weapons. Okay, next up, let's head on over to the Eververse store. See what Tess has for Bright Dust. First of all, we have Meditator, the shader. Then we got the Abyssinal Gold. We've got Ghost Purple. And we got ROV Shell. Good for this season, for all that diving. We got You Say Dance. They dance. I say yes. Say when. We got the Pegasus Projection. The Heatsink. Good ornament for Ariana's Vow. We got At Any Cost. That is a good one for the Soul Survivor. We've got Celestial Horn. Pretty good. We've got the M3D1 shell. And we've also got Tada. That is an emote. I like that one. That's good. And we got Threatening Stance. We also have Ghost Purple. We saw before. Again, if you missed it. Got Dark Blade effects. Signal Processed. Interesting, it says Dark Blade rather than Light Blade, which is a good callback. Got Breezy Clear. Got a Jacarina. I like it. Atmospheric Glow. Finally then, we've got Celestial Dome. That is your Eververse store picks for Bright Dust for the week. Well, that is it for your weekly reset information on the 20th of June 2023. I think the big news this week is Iron Banner is back. Also, it is worth checking in with Hawthorne to see what is going on with all that fishing. Well, if you enjoyed this video or you found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, you can check out all the other Destiny 2 videos on the channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.